Arthur's wrinkled hands pause on a brass gear among countless frozen clocks. Welcome to Whispers of Wisdom. Some men do not measure time, they keep it safe. Arthur's thumb traces the teacup rim beside a worn photograph of her. Every clock in Arthur's shop told the same hour, and the world never questioned why. Arthur winds the grandfather clock, fingers remembering a rhythm from long ago. Margaret sits on the bench outside Arthur's window, watching the shop door. Arthur sees Margaret through glass, never steps out, never waves, never speaks. Margaret wears a brass key. Where does a key belong when the lock is gone? Margaret traces worn key teeth with thumb, a habit she cannot unlearn. Dust floats through a shaft of light. Nothing else moves at all. A single clock on the highest shelf, smaller than the rest, quietly shows 3:17. A leaf falls on Margaret's shoulder, and the wind carried 40 years of weight anyway. Margaret wound that small clock each morning. Does love measure time in silence between ticks? Margaret stands slowly, brass key warm against her chest, eyes fixed ahead. Arthur lifts the small clock from shelf, hands trembling for first time. Church bells ring. How many hours passed between two people who never stopped loving anyway? Margaret crosses cobblestones, worn coat catching wind, key visible against her collar. Arthur watches Margaret approach, breath held, hand pressed flat on the counter. Shop bell chimes, a sound Arthur has not heard in 5 years. Margaret stands in doorway, key around her neck. Perhaps returning is finally stopping the wait. Margaret places brass key on counter, its teeth still fitting the lock she never forgot. Arthur's fingers close around key, eyes meeting Margaret's for the first time in 5 years. The small clock ticks forward, the shop warm with late afternoon light. Two old hands rest together on the counter, and every clock in the shop finally reads the same hour.
The right story always finds you when you need it most. Subscribe to our Circle of With Wisdom. I'll be right here waiting next week.